This is Myra Elaine on the Buying Space channel. I continue the series today on the four Gospels, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. They are the first four books of the New Testament in the Holy Bible. I'm reading from the New Living Translation of the Bible, and in chapter 26, it starts out with, with the plot to kill Jesus right after the Last Supper, and goes up to him being arrested and the council making its decision on what to do about Jesus right before the crucifixion occurs. So we're starting in verse 57. Then the people who had arrested Jesus led him to the home of Caiaphas, the high priest, where the teachers of religious law and the elders had gathered. Meanwhile, Peter followed him at a distance and came to the high priest's courtyard. He went in and sat with the guards and waited to see how it all would end. Inside, leading priests and the entire high council was trying to find witnesses who would lie about Jesus so they could put him to death. But even though they found many who agreed to give false witness, they could not use anyone's testimony. Finally, two men came forward who declared, "This man said, I am able to destroy the temple of God and build it in 3 days." The high priest stood up and said to Jesus, "Well, aren't you going to answer these charges? What would you have to say for yourself?" But Jesus remained silent. Then the high priest said to him, "I demand, in the name of the living God, tell us if you are the Messiah, the Son of God." And Jesus replied, "You have said it. And in the future you will see the Son of Man seated in the place of power at God's right hand, and coming in the clouds of heaven." And the high priest tore his clothing to show his horror and said, "Blasphemy! Why do we need other witnesses? You have all heard his blasphemy. What is your verdict?" "Guilty," they shouted. "He deserves to die." And then they began to spit on Jesus' face and beat him with their fists, and some slapped him, jeering, "Prophesy to us, you Messiah. Prophesy to us, you Messiah. Who hit you that time?" Wow. What a horrible scene. Jesus Christ was spat upon and hit with fists and slapped by these indignant people. I've sinned in my life. We all have. I can't understand the punishment I would face if I had done these things to Jesus Christ himself. What a wicked, wicked day that was. Next time I will continue reading chapter 26 and conclude it with how Peter denies Jesus. Earlier in the chapter, Jesus predicted that Peter would do this. And then at the end of the chapter, it comes to fruition. And I will cover that next time. Have a wonderful and blessed day, everyone. Glory be to God.